Brian Boru in the Battle of Clontarf by Gavin Lunsford. Brian's beginning. Brian Boru was born in the year 941 near Calloway, Ireland. Brian's reign as High King of Ireland lasted from 1002 to 1014. In 976, Brian Boru became the king of a small state, which was later renamed Dal Gas. Then, Brian became a king of Munster, after its rulers were defeated by Brian's half-brother. While Brian ruled Munster, Brian allowed the small piece of land to become a unified and powerful state. Soon after, Brian won control of the southern half of Ireland from the previous High King Mael Secnail II in 997. Brian replaced him as High King in 1002, which gained him the submission of every lesser ruler in Ireland. This was the first series of events that led to the Battle of Clontarf. The Battle of Clontarf. The struggle of power began in Dublin, a state that housed a vital trading port, and in Leinster, where although attempts were made by Brian Boru to subdue rebellions by showing off his all-powerful, mighty military forces, rebellion still broke out in 1013, and Brian's long-standing subordinates Dublin and Leinster, which caused Brian to resolve the issue by going to Dublin, which had its drawbacks. On April 23, 1014, near Dublin, fought by forces of Irish and Viking allies, the kings of Dublin and Leinster led an army against the High King Brian Boru. It is unclear if Brian himself fought in this war, but it is claimed that he was struck dead in his tent while praying for victory. The aftermath. It is unclear the exact number of men who died, but several thousand deaths are estimated among both armies. Following the death of Brian Boru, his son Dunchad took over the mantle as King of Munster. Dunchad ruled Munster for almost half a century. After Brian stopped ruling Munster, their political and military power has never been the same. Future leaders of Dublin also understood the power they had by controlling the trading ports, which caused them to maintain a firm grip over Dublin.